Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Shani, Scott, and Melz on the M.I.C, the king and queen of some media. How you doing today, Melz?
I'm good, sis. How you doing this morning? You all right?
I guess I'm a little thrown to the left high because I ain't had no sleep.
Why
Shani Scott pulled a 24-hour.
Why did Shani Scott pull a 24-hour? Why are you pulling 24 hours? Yeah, I mean, sat down. I guess because I made you rest too much this weekend, huh?
No, it's just stuff got to get done. I have to get stuff done, and
tis the life of a CEO. Tis the life of a CEO.
We got to get it out. So a lot of stuff to be done. I have to get it done.
I feel you. But you still got to. Well, I'm quite sure after this, hopefully you will lay your behind down and get you some rest.
Well, I got a full day. So I still got on the same makeup from yesterday.
You look like you about to fall.
Now I did. At least I took a bath. I did take a bath. So
you still look like you about to fall asleep on me now. Any given moment.
I'm not gonna fall asleep on you.
Any given moment, it could go down. I need to make sure I keep you active and talking this morning because it looks like it could go down at any moment.
Nah, I'm not gonna fall asleep.
Good morning, everybody. It's the king and queen of some media, live on the Media Room 360 Properties, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and all that other good stuff. We all kind of drag it this morning. It's Tuesday, though. It's the start of another long week, and a lot of stuff to, I guess, talk about this morning. Ain't really too much to talk about this morning, to be honest with you, because I haven't paid attention to any headlines or news.
Well, they talking about K. Michelle, child. They are talking about K. Michelle in this video that she put up dancing. So, K. Michelle had the big butt.
Big old
why
booty.
People do that, I don't know. I don't know why they do that. But
it's a gimmick now. It's a gimmick. It's all about the shock value. How can I get you to, I guess.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
My daughter is doing something she ain't got no business doing. Excuse me, ma'am. You're not supposed to be on your phone.
Oh, no.
Put it down.
No, papi, no. No, papi, no.
Lord. Please. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning, Sherry. No, get out of there. Both of y'all. You're not supposed to be on any electronics.
Get this work this morning. Children, please. Go sit down somewhere. Go do the right thing.
Papi, no.
Yeah, they lost their phones and electronics because they're not focused. They're not doing what I asked them to do. So I took them.
That's what you got to do.
And since they done went in the kitchen and decided they're going to try to do a TikTok, because I just see it. This is all I see. From here. Like, no.
They over there jiggling, having a good old time.
I done lost my train of thought. And they got track practice today, so we don't have time for them to,
Wait, what you
doing
saw?
All this.
Wait, Shani, what you saw? What you saw? A little too much joy and happiness going on over there.
They don't even know how to sneak and do it.
That's too much joy and happiness going on over there. They just giving themselves away, just making a whole block hot. All right, so so we was talking about K. Michelle.
Okay, yeah. So she got the butt reduction.
Oh, she got a butt reduced.
Yeah, so her butt is not.
Wait, why blow it up so big and then get it reduced? I mean, I mean, why is she treating her butt like it's a damn tire? Why is she doing that?
Well, she said that, she got it like there's self-esteem issues, and then she didn't want to start having problems. She almost died because of the butt injections and all of that stuff, right? So there's this video. I mean, I've been out there bopping freely myself on Good Morning, Clarence. I've been out there bopping freely too on the social media platforms. But she was dancing, and she turned towards the camera, so you see the side, and it looked like her butt fell out. It looked like something fell out of her butt.
No, Poppy.
Well, that doesn't sound good. It looked like her butt fell. Like her butt fell off. That's what it looks like.
Wow.
But K. Michelle got a little upset because people started talking about her, of course, saying, ooh, her booty falling out, and, all of that stuff. Well, she explained that, no, it's not her butt falling out, but it kind of is. She said that it was the, when you big and you lose a lot of weight, you have excess skin. Good morning, Sakuisa. So she said it was the excess skin that drooped down. So, and yes, and I wanted to show you this. I can't remember where it is though. Oh my God. But so yeah. I'm thinking that she must have had on one of those undergarments that lift your butt up, because so it'll sit around your butt and go up under it, and it makes the butt sit out and be like a bubble. So maybe she was doing that, and then her butt fell.
I have no clue.
Oh, she's having surgery this week to have that removed. So
why?
I know that's a lot. Oh Lord.
Who wants to subject themselves to all of that? For what? For what? Your talent is singing, ain't it? Ain't your talent singing? I mean,
she can't sing. That a girl
you can't be happy with just that. You can't be happy with just having that talent and that skill. You made it. You made it to a level of notoriety. You made it to a level of fame and success. And now you got to keep going under the knife and putting your life at risk.
But she did that with the butt on Love and Hip Hop. She had that butt on Love and Hip Hop
for your ass. You and that's your ass.
Yeah, and that's probably how she got on the show. And then her first season on the show, that's when she dropped her single, VSOP.
Mm-hmm. Great song. I love that song. Actually,
I love that song. I love her first album. Her first album was hot.
I love VSOP.
She's very talented.
But still, I mean, all that is unnecessary.
Name some famous, unattractive, overweight singers.
Name some famous, unattractive, overweight singers.
Females or males?
I could go down the list. I can go down the list.
Let's see, females. I don't know any female. Well, they dress them all up so they look attractive.
Kelly Price, but she wasn't unattractive either.
Kelly Price was overweight,
but she was beautiful though. They were beautiful. Jennifer Hudson was beautiful big. What's her name? Jennifer Holliday was beautiful big. I'm trying to think of some more. I got some more. I can think of them right now. But shout out to K. Michelle.
Nell Carter.
Nell Carter. Yeah.
Because she could sing. She's an actor, but she could sing too.
Yeah. I mean, they got something out there. It's the industry that does all this stuff. Yeah. It's the industry. That's what we know this for a fact because we talk to these people at these labels and stuff like that. We know it's an industry thing. But Kelly Price, I remember her first album. That thing moved weight. Like I ain't mean to say weight. Like I ain't mean to be.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. No, I ain't mean no pun intended. I ain't no pun intended. But she did numbers that first album. I remember that because I bought her first album. I mean, I could look past all that, but a lot of these people are beautiful, big. Like
I think the listener looks past it too. It's the label. I mean, it's the same thing in our industry. I couldn't I got looked over for promotions because I wouldn't wear booty shorts. And a
Oh,
tank top.
big time in radio. Oh, big time in radio. Because I had somebody tell me once, I wouldn't give you a job even though you got all these. I don't have enough Instagram followers, so I could sound like a dummy on the radio. But as long as I look good on that gram, right? I can sound like trash on a platform that is theater of the mind, but but because I don't look good on Instagram, I can't get a job in a major market. And yeah, that's why I be thinking, shit. That's why I be at war with these people at these radio companies. That's why I be at their tops, because they know I speak the truth and they scared of me. But but I get numbers and I win. So that's why they rocks with me. So but at the same time, we see it in all aspects of life. It's all about That's all about. It's one of the reasons why you spent the whole night in your makeup.
I know, right? Yeah, trying to create something different. Definitely something different.
But you wouldn't put your life on the line for this either. You wouldn't put your
I wouldn't go under the knife or anything. I mean, I'd have gone under the knife. I thought about it when I was a lot younger. When I was a lot younger and a lot smaller, and for whatever reason, I thought I was fat. And now when I look at those pictures, I'm like, girl, you was skinny. You was skinny. I have to share those pictures one day. But I did think about it. And when the one thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to get a boob job because I was so flat chested. Well, I wasn't flat chested, but I was. But it wasn't like it is now. If I had them kids, then it just kind of. And then I had to have my double mastectomy, and I was able to say, well, okay, make them this size.
Right.
Okay. So in that sense, I have gone under the knife for that. But like I tell people, if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have just let them cut the chi-chis off, and I would have bought one of them things that the drag queens wear, and they just put on up under their clothes, and it looked like they got boobs. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about.
I would have just did that.
I don't know what the drag queens be doing.
It's a little thing you can buy, or the little thing you can just stick them on.
So there's all sorts of attachables and accessories and body parts and all this other stuff, and then now knowing that you got all these accessories and all these things, why still subject yourself to going under the knife and all this other stuff? That's my question. Like
I guess
because you tagged me in something the other night. Somebody had the whole bodysuit jump off on with the fake, like it was all connected.
Oh, I did share it with you, so that was it. But that's a garment. Okay. So that the garment is shaped to make your butt go up and look like a bubble.
And then make
your waist slim.
When I get you naked. What am I doing?
I mean, I don't know, because I don't like wearing them Spanx and stuff, because that's too much. And then you feel like a pig in a blanket. But I don't wear that. I just got to see my pack of hot dogs on my back.
That's what I'm talking about. Let that pack of hot dogs flow. I'll be damned if I get home. I take you home that night and I'm expecting a rump roast and I get nothing but flapjacks. I'm just saying. Good
morning, Kathy. Good
morning, Kathy. Young Melz has done it before, and I'll do it again. I will sit there and tell you, you know what? No, thank you, ma'am. You have a good night. And I will walk out the door. I promise you I will. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. Please believe me, I would. I'm expecting rump roast. I'm getting flapjack pancakes from IHOP in the evening time after I took you home at night, because you got on the whole garter jump off safety vest with the fake booty and the boot. No, Poppy, no. No, Poppy. No.
Well, while we're speaking of homes, if you're just tuning in, you are checking out Shani and Melz on the M.I.C. in the morning, the king and queen of some media. And we try to help you guys with different things that you might need help with. And occasionally we'll have a guest on that we deem, or someone has told us is an expert on something. Now, we've gone down this road before, and today we have a new. We went down this road before, and y'all know how it turned out. So we're gonna do it again with somebody I personally know.
Okay.
Okay. That I can vouch for.
Okay.
I promise she ain't got no piano in the back of her.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on, let me grab my chair.
She does not have a piano in the back of her, and nobody is going to get attacked in the comments.
Let me grab my chair. I truly hope not, but let me grab my chair because you know what happened last time. I had to grab. I sat down the whole time and. Let's do this. Let's do this. If you have verified it, we're gonna rock.
Yes, I've known her for some years. She's a very sweet person, a warm spirit, very helpful. Has tried to help me over the years to get a house, but I just ain't acting right. That's all. But this Saturday, she's offering a free workshop. Her and her team, they're gonna offer a free workshop that is on Zoom. And today we are going to speak with Miss Shirley Caldwell about I am more than my credit score. Y'all clap it up for Miss Shirley.
Good morning, Miss Shirley.
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you for having me on. I missed the prize segment, so I didn't get the chair and the piano. So.
Oh no, you don't want that. Nah, I have to call you and tell you about that later.
No.
Okay. This is nothing like that. See, no piano in the back. You know, you don't have a piano in the background.
No.
It looks like I see books in the background. That's what makes me. That tells me we dealing with somebody on the up and up. I see books.
Yes.
Not baby grand pianos. Not expensive.
There's a house in the background. There's two houses in the background. There's something that says blessed. Yeah, see,
sensible things that make sense to what we're discussing today. But the main thing I can say, once again, books, not a piano. So let's go ahead. Good morning, Shirley. Let's get it on.
Good morning. Well, thank you guys for having me. And Shani, I just wanted to give a plug out. There's going to be a Zoom on Saturday, More Than Your Credit Score. It's going to be a panel of 5 mortgage loan officers coming together to help educate the public on your credit score. I'll personally be speaking on what comprises your credit score, but we'll have others that will talk about how to calculate DTI and how to build credit and so forth. So it's all about educating and helping people take advantage of the opportunity right now. Rates are going up, but they're still historically low. We're in the 3s, which is very good because just a couple of years ago we were in the 6s. So I'm just looking forward to spreading the word and getting as many people to join us as possible. Let's get this credit fixed.
What is the DTI?
Debt to income.
So, and what do they need to know? What does the public need to know about their debt to income ratio?
Well, the debt to income is one of the factors that's used to help determine your credit worthiness to see if you can qualify for a mortgage loan, and if so, how much.
All right. Now, see, already we got great information already. You see how great this was? You see that, y'all? We done learned stuff in the first 2 minutes of this conversation.
I know. So we don't have to sign up for classes and then you do the credit for free.
No, none of that. No, this is just an opportunity for us to share knowledge that we've gleaned over the years from working with hundreds of clients. And credit is so important, and people just don't understand that they really control it all. And we just want to help you learn how to control it.
And let me ask you this, just so people understand. You all, or you yourself, you don't clean the credit for them, but you tell them what steps they need to take.
Correct. I'm a mortgage loan officer, so my job is to determine how much of a home you can qualify for based upon the information that you provide. And so we're looking at income, we're looking at assets, we're looking at debt to income, we're looking at credit scores. But credit score is that main piece that we really need to work on. And individuals that want a home, we want you to start the process now. You don't want to try to go buy a home next month and you don't even have any idea what your credit scores are. So you want to start early. Let's work on that credit component and get you ready to make the largest purchase of your life.
Yeah, and what I can tell y'all is that Shirley works like me. I'll get an email from her in the middle of the night because I'm up working myself when I should probably be taking a nap, and she probably should be taking a nap too. Yeah. But She does. She, huh?
No, I was gonna say I got a question for her real quick. I asked this question before, and I'm gonna ask it again.
Okay.
What can people do right now, immediately today, to start working on fixing their credit? If you can share some of that info with us, just something even small, monumental, something small, or something, or even a thought process that they can take with them to start fixing their credit.
Open the mail. Go to the mailbox. Get the mail out and open it and pay attention. Set a calendar for your due dates. Don't put it on the nightstand and forget it, because creditors are contacting you, and a lot of times things go into collection because you just forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
Pay your bills on time. Don't apply for credit unless you know you've got the money to pay it off. Credit is only used as a tool for the creditor to know how well you manage your money. If you pay everything with cash, you have no paper trail. So credit is just the paper trail of your payments. And if you don't make your payments on time, your scores are going to be bad.
That's me. Because I don't check the mail. Listen, I'm just being honest. I don't check the mail. I used to be better at it when, I didn't have so much to manage, but stuff will come and I'd be like, and then I'll mess up and put everything on automatic draft and forget. And then, the money going, I'm like, dang, I don't have no money because everything that came out at once, but at least it's all paid.
That is the most sensical definition of credit I've ever heard in my 40 years on this planet.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm not kidding. The most sensible definition of credit is a paper trail of how you of you managing your money. Like I've never heard it presented to me in that fashion or form before, and it makes total sense to me. But like at the same time, a lot of people don't see it that way. They just see it as I ain't got to pay you now for something, I'll pay it later.
Right.
That's what a majority of Americans like myself see credit as. They don't see it as what you just described.
Yeah, because it's a couple credit cards they done gave me. I'm like, ooh, they done messed up. Boy. They done opened the break up on me. Bro, I'm about to go buy it.
Well, you should only use credit in place of your cash. So whatever you were going to spend your cash on, use the credit to make that purchase. And then the cash is still in your bank account. So when the bill comes in, you make that payment.
But it's like, okay, so like for me, instance, trying to get this business off the ground, it's a lot of expenses. I came into it with a nice grip of cash, but all of the platforms, all of the technology, everything that I had to pay for, yeah, I used my cash for that, and now that's gone. So I had to, go to those credit cards, and then when you try to apply for, well, for me, I'm talking about me. When I applied for business credit, I couldn't get it, and I couldn't understand. So I'm like, okay, well, my bank account is with y'all. Y'all see, you can see the money that's coming in. You see what I'm spending out, but you see what I'm bringing in every month. Mm-hmm. And I just couldn't understand, why I couldn't get that.
Because they also see how you're paying your bills or how you're not paying your bills. Because really, that's all that they can gauge. Your money can come in, but unless you're paying cash for everything, it doesn't matter. The reality is that paper trail lets them know how diligent you're going to be about making that payment on time. And if you're not paying other people back, why do they think you're going to pay them back on time?
Well, with that, they were, everything was getting paid on time. Now it's a different story because now I'm out of money.
Okay. Shani over here sounding like she copping, please.
I'm just saying, I'm just being real because I'm over here trying to figure it out.
DTI, no doubt. That's that
I'm
DTI.
Like, look, man, so I was like, well, maybe I should have applied for it 6 months ago. Because for a while I was like, okay, I don't want to do it because I got this money, but then everything didn't work out like it was. Now I did good last year. Like I shocked myself when I ran my report at the end of the year and saw that, yeah, I actually brought in 2 people's salary for the year. Mm-hmm. But I guess when it, like you're saying, and I did get 2 credit cards because I didn't have any. So I did get 2. But, and they were good until January of this year. So, and I guess the credit was too new. maybe it was too fresh.
Yes, that's one of the things we're going to talk about on Saturday is what comprises your credit score. You've got credit history, you've got a mix of credit, you've got utilization of your credit, and your actual payment history. So all those combined gives you your score, and they each have a different weight, and each credit bureau scores them differently. That's why your scores are not the same across the board.
Yeah, I'm like Kathy. The mail coming, it doesn't go to the table, but it goes on the counter in the kitchen. It sits there. Matter of fact, I got a stack of mail right beside me that I need to go through.
I have found that it has worked for me to put it on my calendar that I'm going to go through all my mail on a certain day, and I have to put it on a calendar what's going to get paid out of what paycheck, because I'm commission only, and so sometimes you have great months and sometimes you don't, and you have to learn how to manage that.
No doubt. Y'all need to go get signed up for the free workshop. Did we say it was free?
It's free. It's free. You don't have to pay $1,700, and then free $99. Free
$99. Y'all need to go get signed up for that this Saturday, and being on that call so y'all can learn some more good game about it, because everybody think they know it. And I think that's one of the problems we have right now in America is everybody think they know money, and they think they know. Yeah, they don't know. I don't know money. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. All I know is all mine is gone.
All mine ain't gone, but
look, every day mine is gone. Plus, I got 2 pimps, so actually, I got 3. This business and them 2. So
it's all good, Shirley. And if folks want to reach out to you, Shirley, how can they get in contact with you personally, straight up and down, if they want to talk to you one-on-one and do some business with you one-on-one?
The best way to reach you is my cell phone at 817-705-7236.
All right.
And if they want to register for the class, they can go to Zoom. I mean, the class will be on Zoom.
They need to go to More Than Your Credit on Facebook, morethanyourcredit.com, and there's going to be a link to register. You have to register in order to get the Zoom link.
Yeah, so go to Facebook. Y'all already on Facebook, so just go to Facebook, find the page More Than My Credit Score. Correct. And you can get registered there, and you'll be able to speak with Shirley on Saturday. Okay, Sherry said.
Sherry said they're
going to be there.
Oh,
Sherry all the way out there in Arizona too. So you got folks from Arizona checking in with us, and like I said, this is all.
So that's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, right?
Yes, Central Standard Time, correct. It's going to be 5 presenters, and you'll get to choose of those 2 or 3, that you want to see. So we're excited.
Let me ask you something right quick, because we do have some international viewers as well. Does this work the same in outside of the United States? So if you wanted to buy property in, I don't know, the Bahamas, does this work? Is it the same process?
Well, credit is credit. So you're going to need credit wherever you are. Now, how these specific countries handle mortgage loans, I couldn't speak to that. But yeah, this is going to help anybody with their credit wherever they are.
Okay. All righty. Well, it was nice seeing you.
Isn't it funny how 3 little numbers dominate your entire financial future? Isn't it crazy? 3 little numbers dominate your entire financial future in worldwide.
But we actually have the ability to control that. That's the key. We all can fix it.
I guess I think in order for that to change, you have to change the fundamental thinking on how we look at credit in America and around the world, especially Black people. We have to look at fundamentally how we look at credit, because I think what we bought into a lie about, or not even a lie, just it's just this is what credit is. Credit is buy this. We could get this 9, we could pay for it later. Period. Point blank. That is all. The higher that number is, the better my chance of that. And now as we start digging deeper into it, and we see that it's not just that, it's so much more. I think that's what the key is, getting this information out there and letting them know that we have to start changing our fundamental outlook on credit. And what you said made total sense to me. It changed. It just opened my eyes this morning. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to change my thought process now. That just blew my mind, the things that we learn on this program. The fact that credit should be looked at as a paper trail of your record of payments on time to people.
Yeah. I mean, it changed mine because I changed my look at money some years ago, and that helped me do something, but I wouldn't like the credit. That's like the last thing on my mind.
Kathy has a quick question. I'm a senior. Should I care about my credit score?
Absolutely. Because your car insurance is tied to your credit score.
Really?
You can get a job or not get a job based on your credit score.
Am I now real quick before you go, I gotta ask you this. Have you been hearing about these things where they're gonna start using our like Netflix and our streaming services as credit, part of our credit now? Have you heard about this kind of thing?
Well, there is a program that you can add your accounts that you pay on a monthly basis.
Oh, through Experian Boost?
To help boost your scores. Yes, you can do that to help do that. Yes, but you can just get a secured credit card and just use the card properly.
Mm-hmm.
I've got typed up instructions step by step to tell you how to do it. I did
someone told me not to do the boost. Because at one point I did have, and they were like, no, don't do that. That's not good.
Well, I couldn't speak to that or not because that's not a product that I push, but I believe that it can help for some people, but really the thing is paying your bills on time. And first of all, you got to pull your credit to know where you are, and then talk with someone that does this. I'm not a credit expert, but as a loan officer, I do credit all day with my clients. But speak to someone that has some experience that can give you some guidance as to what you can do, because sometimes you can pay off a debt that will cause your scores to decrease because that credit that you're paying off has good history. So sometimes you're defeating the purpose if you're not speaking to an expert. And I don't consider myself a credit expert, but I do this enough to know what an individual should do once I look at your credit profile, because everything I'm saying doesn't fit everybody.
See, that's that BS right there. I gave you all the money on the page all off, and then y'all gonna tell me, nah, we're gonna lower your credit score because you don't want to keep paying us. Man, you get your ass out of here. You get your that's why these creditors be getting cussed out all the time. Look, I done paid off the account, man. Why my credit score going down? Well, because you ain't want to keep giving us money. Man, what? Man, if you don't get your how crazy is that? How insane is that?
But you're not giving them money. If you understand that when you get into a position where you're trying to build credit, if you charge 30% on a credit card and then next month you pay all but a small balance, you're going to pay credit on that small balance, but you need that balance to help build your credit. Once your scores are up high enough, you can charge and pay it off every month. Then you're not having to pay for the interest on that, but you're still creating that paper trail. So you're just using that card instead of that cash. And then when the bill comes in, you're taking the cash to pay off the card.
Girl, just don't use the damn credit card. That's what I'm gonna tell my wife. Don't you ever use that credit card again. Now I'm mad now because I'm just seeing your thing. Now I'm mad now.
There's so much more I can tell you guys, because if you use your cards to pay your bills, you get points. You can turn around and take those points to buy things that then you're not using your cash to pay for. So it's double dipping. I mean, there's so much to tell you.
Yeah,
and she's going to tell y'all Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Zoom. So make sure you get registered for the free workshop. Go to Facebook, to the Facebook page, More Than My Credit Score, and get registered today for free.
Free.
Free. Free.
You ain't got to spend no money.
$3.99.
I don't. It took me some time to get the credit cards that I had because I don't really agree with it because it's like, what's the point? Why am I paying for it on a credit card if I already had the cash? I'd rather just pay for it.
Because you're creating that paper trail. Because no creditor can tell how credit worthy you are if you're paying cash. Cash ins and out. There's no document of it.
What other ways? Because I know with your car that can reflect on your credit score. If you just say, look, I don't want any credit cards. What other forms can you use to obtain credit?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I did have that line of thinking that Shani has. That I think just recently I got back in the credit card game, but for a large.
We asking too many questions today.
I know we
Okay.
trying to get all the game before the free seminar and stuff. Like, you can go ahead and just give us everything right now. Let's go ahead and do the presentation right now. We're here.
I love the question. So here's the thing, and as far as what comprises your credit score, you need a good mix. So you need revolving debt and installment debt, but you don't have to have a lot. You can have one car note and 2 credit cards. That's all you need. And if your credit cards don't even have to be a high balance. They can be $300-$500 each. But then you use them. You never spend more than 30% in a billing cycle, and you use it for groceries or gas or fast food or whatever. You keep a copy of the receipt. We throw receipts away. You keep a copy of the receipt so you can track how much you've spent, so you don't go over that 30% if it doesn't automatically calculate in your head. And then when that bill comes in, that cash should still be in your account. The problem is we look at our bank account and go, I got X amount of dollars. I can go swipe my card. Not realizing that you have spent money already, that you have to have the money to pay that next month's bill coming in. So it's a matter of managing your money. It's your money. And if you put it on paper and do a budget and keep track of it, you can make it work for you. But so oftentimes we put our head in the sand and like, well, it'll just work itself out, and it doesn't. And
I guess that's the unfortunate part. Like Kathy says, her son, nobody was selling my house. He had to get a credit card. Like no matter, because that was one of the. That was
they don't care, but I'm sorry. We just stepping on each other. We excited today.
I know we gassed up. We pumped up. I'm sorry. We finally got somebody that know what the hell they talking about. That's what we excited about. We got a million questions. We got somebody that know what the hell who don't have baby grand pianos behind them and Gucci sheets and all this other stuff behind them. They know what they're talking about. So we got a million. We trying to get all these questions in as quickly as possible. But like my thing is, what's wrong with being debt free? Like that's what I try to pride myself on, is not having any debt. I don't want to owe anybody any money, but yet this still negatively affects me at some point because of other factors. Is that a problem? Why is that?
Well, but if you're looking at credit as a debt, then you're not using credit properly.
See, there we go. See that fundamental thinking. See that's what I'm saying. The fundamental thought process that we've been drilled and trained on.
So I'm not saying you go get a card and furnish your house with furniture. I'm saying get a card that you're going to use in place of your cash. So you're not buying red bottom shoes. You're not buying Gucci bags. You're buying things that you're going to spend your cash on every single day anyway.
So let me ask you this. So if I take my card, I go over here to the gas station, I get my gas. Should I just go ahead, since, I'm spending what I have in cash, should I go ahead and just pay that to the credit card that day? Or wait the 30-day cycle, whatever my billing period is? Does that hurt? Does that affect it if I say, okay, I'm getting $20 of gas. Okay, let me go and I'm going to send $20 to MasterCard Visa and pay this right now today?
You can, but what happens is your credit score, when your credit score is pulled, it's looking at your financial picture at that particular time. So if you charge $20 today and you pay $20 tomorrow, it really didn't have time to even hit your credit.
Okay. It's
got to show.
Right. It's got to appear on their records for a while, at least for a period of time, but not beyond the due date.
Exactly. And again, I'm not a credit expert, so I don't know the ins and outs. I don't do that all day. But what I do know is if you use your credit card for things that you would use cash for anyway, you're going to help create the paper trail. That paper trail then is translated to your credit worthiness because you're paying on time and you're not exceeding the 30% debt to income. I'm sorry, a 30% utilization of that credit card in that billing cycle.
Right. Gotcha. I understand that. I got you.
People can start with a simple $300 secured credit card. When you give the bank $300, they give you a card and you just don't spend more than $90. I tell my client, spend that month, the bill comes in, pay everything but $10 that first month.
But what about when they close that account? Do they get their money back?
Well, that depends on the closing account. Is why would a creditor close your account if you're paying it on time?
No, if you want to, like, because that's what I wouldn't do. The secured cards, like the cards that I have, are credit cards. Because my thought was, why am I gonna send the bank $300 to give me a credit line? What if I want to close it and I want my money back?
Well,
You
you
know,
will get your money back. You will get your, if you close that account and that money's still there, they will give you your money back. But a secured card is for those that cannot get a unsecured card. There are some people whose credit is so bad this is their only option.
Right.
Yeah, that was my line of thinking with that. And I guess it's well, listening to you, I'm starting to change it. But I'm like, that don't make, if I got $300, well, I'm gonna give it to the bank.
No, that's
because we have to start from somewhere. And if your scores are too low to get a card, this is a way to start from there and just work up.
Now, one thing I did do, one of my girlfriends called me and she was like, oh, we can raise our credit score with this thing called Self.
Mm-hmm.
And like so it's a reverse. It's like I looked at it as like a savings account, because I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll sign up for that. And then at least I know in 12 months, this is the money that I'm going to get back. So that's how I looked at it. And in doing Self, I have seen my credit score go up. I've seen it go up from that. But then when I maxed out my 2 credit cards and missed the payment, then I saw it go, so it's almost like it's working against it. So, but we gonna work on these 2
we
credit
gonna work
cards.
on it. We're gonna figure it out.
We gonna work on it.
But you know what? I'm glad we talked to Shirley, because a lot of my credit information came from loan officers when I would apply for houses and stuff like that. And I think from y'all not necessarily, y'all are experts, better than the credit experts in a lot of cases, because y'all know what it takes to get us to the money that's going to help us buy that house and do these things and things like that. That's y'all sort of like that bridge. So I'm glad we had you on the show today, because again, it's good to talk to loan officers, because they can at least tell you what, like, if you're going to need a loan, because at some point you probably are going to need a loan. You're going to need something to take you to the next level, whether it's business, whether it's a house or something like that. You're going to need that. And I'm telling you, a loan officer will get you in line for that credit score to get right. I've dealt with a lot of them. I own 1 or 2 houses in my lifetime, and it's that's the truth. I'm just going to keep it 100. So I appreciate you giving us this information, Shirley. I really do.
You're so welcome. Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Free workshop this Saturday.
Yeah, make sure you guys register on Facebook. More Than My Credit Score. It is a free workshop this Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Free.
Y'all like free. You tell you it's I'll be trying to get y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to spend on my OnlyFans for $29.99. Y'all get mad about that, but we're giving y'all free credit at least. Get a free credit information.
Well, we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Awesome.
And thanks for stopping by, Shani and
me.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Shirley.
Have a good day. Okay, if y'all missed anything, she's gonna be on Big B's Break Room tonight.
There you go.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Check in. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Good information right there. Free 99 workshop for y'all. Free 99.
Free 99. Free.
And we give y'all somebody that didn't even say that there was a credit expert. They're a loan officer. Okay. So be clear.
No piano in the background.
Right.
No, well, you got to pay for this and then I'm going to do this.
Right.
None of that.
Right. That could have went either way this morning, but it instead became educational. And like I said, it changed. Like I said, I think just that little one statement has changed my fundamental thinking and outlook on credit. I'm dead serious about that. We don't think of credit like that. We don't. Like how she just put it. I really didn't. Like our fundamental thought process on credit is, you buy it now, we could get it. I mean, we could get it now and we pay for it later. And we don't. But it's so much deeper than that. And I think that's something that we as a people need to be looking into and exploring more in that type of situation, because Instead of paying $1,700 to a so-called credit expert that's gonna fix your credit, you could do the same thing
yourself. Yeah. Well, I always looked at it as credit. I'm like, oh, that's just something they use to try to keep us back or something. What difference does this number make? I mean, I've had
conspiracy, huh?
Yeah, I've had excellent scores. I've had not so good scores. I mean, at one point, my credit score dropped. I mean, really, I didn't even know it could go that low. I didn't even know you could have a 400.
Look,
but
if your application say black, you automatically lose 50 points. Go.
So, but I mean, over the years, I've gotten better with it and paid, more attention to it. Didn't realize what it was when, even when it was great, when it was excellent. And I don't have a problem with talking about mine because I know some people be like, you don't need to know my credit. So listen, I'm a work in progress.
I've said it before. I mean, that's why I had asked that question about being debt free, because that's what I pride myself on. I pride myself on not knowing I ain't on none of you mother effers money. I don't want to hear nobody say Melz owe me money. I don't want to ever hear that ish. I'm gonna pay everybody and make sure everybody get paid if we working. But it's still weird to see how they still want you to still have to carry some sort of debt. That's
the thing. Yeah,
that's the frustrating. That is so crazy and frustrating. I think Bishop said that earlier, and he said, "Nah, I'm mad, Pastor." Because that's so frustrating and infuriating to hear. Because you don't want to carry that. Me myself personally don't want to carry any debt at all. But the fact that I gotta have debt in order to get credit.
I should have asked her if I get my score, because like right now I'm like at 593. I think the last time I checked it.
Ooh, Lord.
So if I get to like a 7,
at least do a little better than you thought. I thought.
No, because I missed those payments, so it dropped. And when it dropped, and that's on 2 cards. Right. So it went down. I ain't ashamed to say it, but so if I get it back to like a 7. Do I still have to use those credit cards when I get it there? Why? That's the part I'm like, okay, well, if the credit score is there, so if I don't do anything, then I'm not gonna have.
Look,
the credit score gonna drop.
Look, let's keep it 100 here. You know what's beautiful about you saying I don't care, I ain't got no shame in my game. I'll tell you my credit score. I keep the scammers off for you. Yeah, hey, look, I can't go scamming that. I can't go using her identity. Her credit effed up.
Matter of fact, I lied. My credit score is a 230.
There you go.
I lied. I was over here high side.
There ain't no money over there. Shit, ain't no bother.
And all my bank accounts negative. But I do have somebody. It is this. Let me see what the name of this is, and tell me if y'all have ever heard of this, because I noticed it on my Cash App.
Okay.
And I have to. I don't use my Cash App often, but sometimes I have some people that want to pay that way. But this Onondaga County Water Authority out of Syracuse, New York, they keep trying to run $1 on my account. Now, even with money in there, because somebody else did that to me, called themselves sending me a Cash App, and it declined for them sending it. So like the same thing is happening here. They're trying to pull it, but fortunately Cash App won't let them do it, because I'm pretty sure if they give them that $1, then they gonna hit me up for about $1,200.
Right.
So I had to move everything out, but they've done that. I'm gonna look them up today. They've done that twice on my Cash App, and I need to send Cash App a letter and tell them thank you for not letting that go through, because they will, say, well, we're trying to protect you. It looked odd, because if they would have got my money, I can't listen. Ooh, wait.
Let me ask you: Did you do you have the Cash App card anywhere? You got the card?
Yeah, I had that, but when we went to,
cancel that. You might have to kill that.
Well, I did that before, because when the girls ran at ESPN at Disney, somebody used my. Listen, they was on the Home Shopping Network. They went to Walgreens, did some stuff in Florida. Then they hit up the Home Shopping Network. It was a big old mess, and they spent like $400. Okay, it's like $380 $80-some, and I reached out to Cash App. So we canceled that card. I got another one. I haven't used this card anywhere else, so I was like, well, how would they get it?
That's weird. That is weird, but I've never had really no issues like that. I protect my ish at all costs. I'm very, 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 very secure about my stuff and who I move with and all that other stuff. So, just don't go chasing waterfalls, my people. That's all.
Because now with my Cash App, what I do is I remove after I use it. Like if I'm going to move money or something, then I just delete the accounts. I unlink them.
Right. No doubt. Well, we still got time. We still got about 10 minutes here to talk. And we got a big week of shows lined up for y'all here in the Media Room 360. As a matter of fact, we got special more guests joining us this week. Who you got? You got somebody coming up this week. Shoot your shot
expert or coach. The shoot your shot coach.
I gotta hear this tomorrow because I want to see what he's saying that I ain't been saying. Now I'm trying to hear what this, if he got something, because if he is so-called coach, then I'm gonna need some. Then Melz need to get a book out or something. Because if he is so-called coach, I just want to see if he's gonna say anything different than what I've been saying. Now, people say email saying your account is mine. Once you click the link, they put a virus on your phone. That is true. That is true. That is true. You gotta be careful what you click on. Like don't click on anything that you know you ain't did business with. Like that.
Yeah, like them text messages that come through talking about we just deposited $10,000 in your account. You a lie.
A word. Good looking out. I appreciate you. Thank you kindly. No, that's all you're getting from me. That's all you're getting from me. We just deposited $10,000. Oh, good looking out, champ. Click on this link. No. I'm gonna go ahead and hold that 10 racks that you got for me. I appreciate it. But I know it ain't that, so who we bullishing? But I really want to see tomorrow what this dude got to say that Young Melz ain't been saying. That's so different than what Young Melz has been telling Shani Scott over here. And also this week we scheduled to have Capital recording all this. M.I.C go stopping through to chop it up with us. That's gonna be probably a special edition show and all that other stuff. Shout out to Neil and the folks over there at Capital.
Yeah, what's up, Neil?
Putting that together. So we gonna have a big week of shows lined up. The big things popping off. We got the big guests coming through. We got celebrities, all that good stuff. We give y'all credit information in the morning. We get actual credit people who know what the hell they talking about.
Credit people.
Reputable people. Look,
yes.
And but let's not front though. Y'all can't front. That show was entertaining as hell. Y'all know that show was great. That was a great show that day. That we gotta clap it up. That was a great show. That was a great show. That show was entertaining.
What you got going and over there in the comments? I said, "Ooh, wait, Lord have mercy! What has this girl done?"
That show was entertaining as
She
hell.
said, "Melz, what's your credit score?
No, no, Poppy.
No, Papi, no.
No, Poppy.
No, Papi, no.
Like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We got to get this off of here because
Can I show y'all something? I gotta show y'all something. Hold on one second. I want to show y'all this because I just came across this story yesterday morning. Let me see if I can share my screen up there before we go. But all I'm gonna say is, kids, whatever you do, don't use drugs. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you why you shouldn't use drugs, kids. Let me find this story. Say hello to Riley Weiss. Say hello to Riley Weiss. Woo! Well, look at that face right there. Look at that face right there. Yikes!
Wait a minute. She put the pipe in her butt?
That is correct. Young Riley over here is from Wichita Falls, Texas.
That's not funny.
That is funny because Riley ass here, won't go by people's house and cause a disturbance. People minding their business, enjoying their life. Riley wants to pull up at these people's house and apparently causing a disturbance. And the person that she pulled up on, Riley stole her car before. Now Riley stole this woman's car, whoever person is, I don't know who the victim is, but the victim got her car stolen by Riley before. And the person was sweet enough to drop the charges on Riley, but yet Riley won't bring her ass over there by the house, hopped up or whatever she hopped up on, and decided to go cause a disturbance. So police come out there and come pick her ass up, and they say she fidgeting and she nervous. I'll be fidgeting and nervous too if I got a meth pipe stuck up my asshole. But they asked her, They asked her if she had anything on her. She said no. They took her behind the jail, strip searched her, and I guess the pipe fell out her butt. I don't know how it happened, but my question continues to be, I have several questions here. One of the questions I have is, look at that face, number one. Look at that face. You can tell that is just meth and cigarettes. She just smells like meth, 40 ounces cigarettes and crack. That just smells like everything. And then number two, if you're hiding something like that, do you intend on using it again after it's been in your butt? I'm just wondering. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to this. I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to this. All right, let me get Riley out of there.
How big is a meth pipe?
I don't know. I truly hope it ain't that big. But they say it wasn't. The police, upon searching at the jail, found a half burnt meth pipe up her butthole. Like, that's like, do people really intend on using that again? Like, that's my question. Do you intend on using that again after that? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and save this for later.
Well, I guess chitlins, maybe they clean it, or like that girl said in that song, eat the booty like groceries. So maybe
come on.
Janae Aiko or whatever her name is.
Y'all made that hot in the street, though. Remember that. Y'all made that hot.
Well, that's probably why she put it there. But I don't understand why she didn't put it in the other one.
Yeah.
That is, maybe it was burnt. But it's no butt.
I mean, by putting your butt.
It's a meth pipe.
No, papi, no.
That I seen that story yesterday, and I just had to shake my head at that when I was like, girl, what is you doing? Why your butthole of all places? I guess she was gonna take it into jail and smoke it. I don't know. I mean, but she's arrested. She's in jail right now. $15,000. I mean, because that's true. People will sneak things up their butt to go in the jailhouses with. Like Melz has been to jail before, and Melz knows this. And I'll be
what they have if they butt?
Oh, all kind of stuff, all kind of paraphernalia and drugs and stuff like that. And the first question Melz asks is, "You plan on using that?"
So did they?
Of course they used it. Of course they would smoke. Boys would smoke crack and weed, and they bring all the drugs. Like you in jail. Like people keep asking.
But okay, let me. I hate to get this detailed. Was it just in their butt cheeks, or did they stick it in there?
In some cases, in the anal cavity. Yes, it's. Go watch. You know what? You probably need to go watch 60 Days in Jail. Or one of these what is that? Locked Up. You used to watch that show a lot, Locked Up.
I don't know nobody sticking nothing in their butt though.
Nah, they ain't went that detail, but it is true. I
heard of people swallowing it and then it comes out.
Which one is worse? Someone you put it in plastic. See, Kathy know what I'm talking about. Which is worse? Getting drugs. If you were a drug addict, would you want your drugs from somebody who just pooped it out their butt or stashed it in their butt? Why are we talking about
I don't even want that. I can't answer that.
I'm just wondering.
I can't even fathom wrapping it up in plastic and sticking it in my butt.
Like, what did you want?
Look, I'm just caught. I'll be like, yeah, here it is. What's up? What we about to do? Because we're not about to do all of that. That's just...
What is it? What are we talking about?
That's why I've never done like cocaine or heroin or, tried anything like that. I'm like, anything to give you that kind of perception, I don't want, because I don't want to be out here doing crazy stuff. I'm already thrown off as it is.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Imagine me on some cocaine.
Yeah, I've never.
that boy, that look.
I can't do nothing up my nose. Like I can't. Like I got a thing with that. I can't. Like That's why I've never done coke either. I've never done like anything harder than weed. I've never done anything harder than. Well, no, I did some ecstasy before. I've did some.
He's talking about, oh no, I did some ecstasy. I did none of that.
I did ecstasy in the early days of ecstasy though, when it wasn't like illegal. Like that's when I first had ecstasy, when it was still like unknown and wasn't known. Like they would openly give it out at like club nights and stuff like that. That's how I'm showing my age, but they would like actively be like, "Hey, we having an ecstasy party tonight." They would advertise it at the club. We have an ecstasy party tonight. Oh, we gonna be in the building. Like, so, well, it's time for us to get up out of here, though. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and rocking with us. It's Shani and Melz in the morning. Don't forget Media Room 360 app, Facebook page, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, YouTube, all the links you see down there at the bottom of the screen. And big shout out to Shani Scott staying up all night. Go to sleep today.
You know what? I got international calls I got to do. They emailing me. So when I get out here, I got to get ready for that.
All right, then. Well, at least go wash the makeup off.
And we got track practice.
And y'all got track practice. Hey, Carly and Tamara, sit y'all asses down somewhere. Stop all that dancing around on the TikTok. I know you heard your Uncle Melz. Go do some schoolwork before your mama beat y'all. We gotta go. I don't want y'all to catch a hot shoe this afternoon and this morning, Carly and Tamara. Please do what your mama tell you. And be respectful. Your mama tired. She gonna hurt y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all need to go do some work.
And I'm on my little
wait, what?
Thing. So
wait, what?
I gotta go drink my shake. So I'm on 2 shakes and a meal a day. So that don't help.
Oh yeah. So she uber cranky. I'm gonna need y'all to relax.
Mm-hmm.
And
all right. Well, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Shani and Melz in the morning. We holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.